My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. I'm going to quickly re-roll one of my quests just before we start. We're probably not going to achieve that one, and the reason is we're not going to be doing a very serious arena today. No, we're going to be doing a suggestion by Calico321. Here's an arena suggestion. Any class, but only pick cards with no text. If all options have text, choose in this order. Death Rattle over Battle Cry over Charge over Other. So I'm going to make a few modifications to this because there's a few things that are fringe cases that might come up. So first off, choose one of two effects, which is a almost universally druid-based thing. Is, in my mind, a Battle Cry that you are choosing one of, so I'll rank it the same as Battle Cry. Also, giving something Death Rattle, giving something Charge, like, say, Warsong Commander, it doesn't have Charge itself, so I'm going to rank that as Other, because it has the Charge keyword in the text, but it's giving Charge to other minions. It looks like I'm not going to have to worry about either of those fringe cases, right? So, yay. I want things with a lot of strength in having blank... No, a lot of strength in not having blank cards. So a lot of strength in not having blank cards. Also, by the way, it doesn't even have spells. That's right. Okay, so for spells then, if I'm offered a number of spells, I'll take the spell with the fewest words on the card text, not on the name of it. When a spell is up against a card, like a minion, I don't know what to do in that situation. I guess it's almost always gonna... We'll figure that out if we end up in a pick that has minions with text and spells. Okay. Out of these, I think the best, just because of, like, solid class cards, is gonna be this. Okay, so, pick cards with no text at all. If they have options, choose in this order. Death Rattle over Battle Cry over Charge over Other. So that means that Illuminator is straight out of the game. I like Dragon Consort, and I like Twilight Drake. I like the ability of Dragon Consort to synergize a lot, really well with other cards. But it's always a 5/5 for 5, whereas this is a 4/4... You know, might be a 4/2 in the late game if you top deck it, or things like that. So I'm actually going to take the Consort, because I think even if I don't combo and get a lot of other dragons in my deck, it's probably going to be more consistently powerful. And if I do get other things, it will be. Weapons aren't specified in this. Ah! Only pick cards with no text. Alright, well that's clearly got to be the Puddle Stomper then. You're killing me! Alright. So, if all options have text, choose in this order. Death Rattle, Battle Cry, Charge, Other. Well, all cards have text, so I'll choose in that order, so I'll choose the Battle Cry. So, that's another Dragon Consort. So this is a Battle Cry. Yep, so I have to choose it. Because all cards have text. This card doesn't have text. Oh, give me that wisp of value. Oh, baby. All cards have text, so I have to choose the Hungry Dragon. This is actually working out pretty well with my Dragon Consorts. This looked like it was trying to give me a Dragon deck, and I'm kind of picking into the Dragon deck. All cards have text, have to take the Priestess of Elune. This card does not have text. Oh dear. Magma Rage of value. Oh baby. Quartermaster is Battle Cry, since all of them have text. All of them have text. Death Rattle, no. Battle Cry, no. Charge, Reckless Rocketeer. All cards have text. Now this is interesting. Oh no, wait, no, the Battle Cry is there. Okay, never mind. Battle Cry means I have to take that, so I have to take one of these two as well. I have no spells, so Gnomish Experimenter is bad. So I'll take a Sun Fury. Have to take the Murloc. Oh dear, this is gonna be really bad. Okay. It's either Priestess of Elune or Ironbeak Owl. I actually get to choose. Oh my god, I feel like a fucking champion. I get to choose. I think I have to take the Priestess of Elune. And the reason for that is because my early game can't all be 2/1s and, you know, like 2 damage creatures. I have to have better than that. Okay. So Battlecry is the top of these. Yep. God, I want the shielded minibot so much. But pick only cards with no text. You're killing me. You're fucking killing me, Calico. Oh. Okay. It hurts. It really hurts to do. Death Rattle is the first one, though, so I get a good Harvest Golem. Yay. And then that's a Battle Cry. Okay, I'm starting to just remember what I need. All cards have text, so I have to take the Draconic Crusher. All cards have text, but that means I have to take the Bloodstar Raider. Hey, I might get fucking a 3/3 out on turn 2 as long as I have the Light's Justice out before that. Baby. Alright. I'm gonna need to survive the early game through some stupid shenanigans, so I'm gonna have to take the Argent Protector here. Oh, that's a Battle Cry. Such a sad dude. Oh, okay. Death Rattle over Battle Cry over Charge over Other. All of these are Other. So I'm gonna take a Blessing of Kings. Yeah. Alright. Oasis Snapjaw. Hey, Oasis Snapjaw with a Blessing of Kings. Why? These are all Other. I actually get to take a True Super Champion. Fuck yes. Death Rattle is first, unfortunately. I don't even have any fucking... Oh, no. Battle Cry. I've got to take an Eldor Peacekeeper to try and get myself through the early game. I can't rely on a Bomb Lobber. Well, this deck is absolute horse shit. We are going to try and accidentally win games. I expect to go 2-3 or something near. That was a good deck they were trying to offer us as well. It had a lot of dragon synergy. No, damn it. Why, Calico? Why? Well, I guess I chose to do this today. It was a request given in 2 weeks ago as well. The reason I chose this one specifically is because it's kind of a throw type thing. Like, we're most likely going to lose a lot of matches really quickly. And the reason I'm totally psyched about losing a lot of matches really quickly... That's not good right now, but it's so powerful that I've got to keep it. Anyway, the reason I'm so psyched about losing a lot of matches really quickly is because I don't have much time left on this earth. I'm dying. No. The servers are going down very, very soon, and I need to have this recorded pretty damn soon so I can get it up online. So, it's in my own vested interest to create a shorter episode today.
One shot, one.
Wow. Fucking Elven Archer value. How dare you? This is a surprisingly good curve. As long as I draw another 4 or a 5. Oh, fuck me. That's actually the best card in Arena right now, by the way. Outright actually is. Yes. No. Fuck it. It is straight up the best card in Arena. It needs to get the fuck out of my life. I don't care if I screw my own curve by doing that. It needs to die. My opponent can buff demons, whereas they can't buff Elven Archer. So just in case Demon Fire came out, I did that. It's a very fringe case scenario, but it possibly helps me. Okay, it's possible that Eldor Peacekeeper actually allows the Bloodstar Raider to survive past trying to kill something this turn. Someone posted something on my timeline. Hang on, let me check this out. It is a picture. I'll explain it to you and then I'll show you. It appears to be a picture of a corgi dog dressed with an accessory. You could call it an accessory, you could call it a coat, that makes the dog look like Nigiri. Here you go. Yep. That just got posted on my wall. I'm gonna thoroughly like that. and then move on. Excellent. How risky do I want to be?
Let me think.
I can't play Mad Bomber next turn if I use the Magma Rager this turn. But I also want to Aldor Peacekeeper.
Follow the rules.
But Aldor Peacekeeper just doesn't do anything right now. I mean, because I can kill both of them anyway.
Justice.
Do I still kill both of them, but I don't use my weapon? I actually think that's a relatively good idea. So this is likely going to trade in here. And I don't use my weapon because it will extend the reach of my Matter Bomber or possibly my Elder Peacekeeper.
Why do you call?
Why do you call? That's basically an offering up to my Elder Peacekeeper right now. I should turn off my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off my phone. Whee. Ah, lovely. Well, guess who's going to fucking jail? Oh, no, I can't play that. It's probably gonna die.
For justice.
I could Magma Rager and Reinforce. I'll use this as a reliable 2 damage that extends the reach of the Matter Bomber. It would have been Magma Rager Guy, but that dies to Hellfire too easily.
I am not a morning person.
I like to believe that she says, I am not a mortal person. It's my headcanon for that character.
Last warning.
I'm gonna do that, then I cast Matter Bomber. 1, 2... Just hit this once. Thank you. And then that clears it.
Justice.
The Light's Justice is actually the best card in the game. You get to extend 4 of your attacks by 1 reach, and all you have to do is trade away almost all of your health points for it. It's the best card.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna win a match. Do you realize how shenanigans filled that is? I'm actually going to win a match with this deck. Oh, that's your Dread Infernal gone, buddy. Are you okay with that? I wouldn't be. If you're okay with that, you're a better man than I.
For justice.
So I gotta take 2 damage this turn, and then 4 damage next turn in order to kill the Micro Machine. Basically, it negates the battle cry of Guardian of Kings, which means that Guardian of Kings actually doesn't have any text on it, which means I had to select it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, low roll, buddy, low roll. That's literally the lowest you could have rolled.
Shields up.
Oh no, buddy, oh no. That's actually not gonna help you. I actually want to keep my board that bad that I will do that. Which cards do I play?
I hope you like my invention.
That to start off with. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
If I play Magma Rager, I just lose to Hellfire. Well, I'm sad to Hellfire. I don't lose. Basically, I want shit on the board so that my opponent doesn't try and kill my Silverhand Knight, so that I can get a Quartermaster off. 1 solid Quartermaster will win me the game. It's my assumption the opponent is going to use that to remove the Oasis Snapjaw, and then I get kind of my own choice as what to do with my novice here. Wow. What a wild dude. Okay. So do that. Who survives?
For justice.
That's that. I want to remove everything and then have as many
Reporting for duty.
As many Silverhand recruits as I possibly can on the field. Oh no. Oh no. That's it, guys. We lost.
Why do you call?
Alright, looks like we have to use the Quartermaster this turn, because otherwise we have to give up 5 damage to remove that. Do we? But do we, though?
Not on my watch.
Not on his watch. Now, let's put the Magma Rages right next to one another.
To battle! To
There we go.
battle!
That's both of our Magma Rages, and then we're going to protect them with the Sun Hero Protector way over this side. I actually need to trade something if I... Aww, come on, man. I wanted to give my guys 3 arms. 1-0. What are you talking about, Ryan? Giving them 3 arms? What are you talking about? Look, there's a theory that was going around on our Hearthstone, the subreddit. The reason that a Silverhand Knight, Silverhand Recruit, is 1-1 is because it only has 1 arm, right? It's 1-1. And this is backed up and proven by the fact that when you play the Quartermaster, it becomes a 3-3, and the Quartermaster says 2 arms, men. So he gives each of the men 2 arms. So then they have
I will
3 arms
fight
total.
with honor.
It's flawless mathematics. I have enough 2s that I'll... Do I have enough 2s? It doesn't matter if I have to play it. Ooh, baby. The dream is real! Light's Justice into Bloodsail Raider. Can you get an amen? Can I get an amen? Can I get a holla holla for that?
For justice!
Feel my wrath as I attack your face for 1 damage every single time. 1-1. Summon the 1-1. Oh, it's not a 1-1. It's very close, though. Similar.
For justice!
Straight up getting rock bitten or lightning bolted 100% of the time.
Don't mess.
No! Oh, baby. Really? That's not the correct move to have made, Freund.
For justice!
Not on my watch.
Oh, please hit that. Thought I might have dragged it a little too quickly. Oh, here it comes. The Forked Lightning. The biggest Forked Lightning of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew 2 mad is making me Matthew 5 mad. Which is... bad, because my name's not Matthew. It's Ryan.
What to do?
Alright, what do you got, friend? I've got a Truce of a Champion next turn, which justifies all of my attacking to the face, by the way. Oh, it's a Murloc Tidecaller! How am I going to counter that? My opponent has a Murloc deck. I have to say, I wasn't expecting that.
For justice!
So I'll kill that one, then this goes down to a 2-2. So then I can kill both of these without taking any damage.
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna flood the board. Now, the reason I'm flooding the board is so that I die to Lightning Storm, so that I can get this over a little more quickly. Wait, no. No, the reason I'm flooding the board is because I want a Quartermaster later. Yes, that's it. And if I wanted to create a guy this turn, I had to create... I think I actually trade down with my 2-1 to keep my 1-1 on the... Totemic might. The might of the totems is real. Wow.
For justice.
How are we winning this arena? I'm so confused. And just slightly aroused. Okay, healing totem goes down first because my opponent has demonstrated absolutely no ability to do anything with the Rothabear totem. Next turn, I can reinforce Coin Quartermaster if I want to get my value immediately. Another totemic call. Here we go. Here we go. No. Ooh, rough for me. That's a Stormforged Axe right there. That's what that is. Maybe I actually do have to reinforce. Oh, you're going for the 1-1. That would be a clever play. And unlike you. Oh, am I not allowed to make fun of them now?
I wonder.
Yeah. That's the one you don't want me to bounce. There you go. Use my True Silver Champion to kill that. This is going to Pyroblast my opponent. Watch. Right?
Battle.
Watch. So I did 5 damage with it here. And then my opponent is going to use that to hit the Reckless Rocketeer, and they're going to do another 5 damage to themselves. Pyroblast. Oh, they got a Hex from the top deck! Oh! The sickest top deck plays this side of the fucking galaxy. Alright. Oh, did you want to remove something that wasn't the frog? Oh, then you shouldn't have hexed first, should you, a friend? What the hell is going on in Arena today? Wow, I expected to be crushed. Go 0-3 with this deck. Apparently, this is the most viable deck I've ever played.
Reporting for two men.
See? He says 2 arms, men, and gives them each 2 arms, and now they have 3-3 as stats. Flawless scientific maths right there.
To battle.
Fuck it. Go face. I'll keep the True Silver Champion, though. It's clear my opponent doesn't have Harrison Jones. Or... Matthew 2Mad, do you run your own channel? Are you... Were you told to play Murloc Shaman by someone? Were you? I've been told to play Murloc Shaman before, and I didn't get offered any Murlocs, so it didn't work out. Okay, I am 2 off lethal. Oh, there's the next axe. Excellent. Sorry, excellent. That's the worst pun I ever told. And you're all here to witness it. Okay. Play that, and then I coin this guy, and then all face all the time.
To battle. For justice.
Because my opponent has to get the sickest top deck of all time in order to help them clear this board. Let's see if they get it. Although they're guaranteed to get the taunt totem if they taunt up, so... Since they have the other kinds of totems already played. So I did say I was going to go 2-3. So this looks like it's going to be my requisite second win. Well played, buddy.
Well played.
This looks like it's going to be my requisite second win. So then I have to lose 3 in a row. Oh, hey. It was correct for me to attack the face last turn. I'm straight up not playing optimally, right? I'm taking stupid trades that I don't need to. I'm taking risks that I don't need to. I drafted cards badly. Imagine this goes fucking 12-0. Maybe the craziest shit of all time. And also would mean that I wouldn't be able to upload this on time, so I'd be really salty about it. And would also probably mean that my idea of what would be optimal for my selection of cards probably would have been wrong.
Your soul shall be mine.
Oh, Wisp, excellent.
I will fight
Incredible
with
value in the early game because it costs 0 mana, but you get to play a card, right? So it's basically like my hero power, right? Except it costs a card and less mana. So that's really good because this game is not about cards at all. It's about exactly how many 1/1s you have on the field. Come on. Oh. That's actually the hard counter opening. My opponent must have faced a lot of Wisps before because they knew to do that opening specifically.
I hope you like my invention.
Excellent. Okay, so I've got a Magma Rager. So basically the Wisp was actually to bait out the Mortal Coil so the Magma Rager can survive. Damn it! Man! Now my Magma Rager is gonna die to the Haunted Creeper.
If you're sure.
Damn. This is a wild video game. The wildest video game of all time. Oh. My opponent just has the perfect counters to all of my cards. Luckily, I've got the Oasis Snapjaws, so they're going to be able to kind of like... That's what fighting sounds like. They're going to be able to pop down all of my opponents. Oh, there's the Kodo. Wow, well done. Not a Kodo. Really. 9 times out of 10, that's a Kodo usually. Specifically 9 times out of 10 times. Here we go. 1 down. 2 down. Oh, and now this dies to that one. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to true silver champion. If it hit this 1 fewer times, I would be so pleased. Oh, man. Oh, there's the second Mortal Coil. So actually, the reason I played this is to bait out the Mortal Coil so that I can get the Magma Rager out. Because otherwise I would lose when I try to play the Magma Rager. But now I'm gonna win when I play the Magma Rager.
For justice.
Why did I draft a Gnomish Experimenter?
Reporting for duty.
Did I accidentally pick that? I think I might have accidentally picked that card. So my opponent's only 3 cards deeper in their deck than I am. Which means we're winning. Yeah, of course. 7 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand. Plus 1 of them draws a chicken though, so that's pretty good. And I've got an Oasis Snapjaw, and I got half a True Silver Champion left. If my opponent can't kill my True Silver Champion, we win. Forever. 100% of the time, we'll win. Unless they play a Dread Infernal. Then we lose. 100% of the time as well. Next turn's probably going to be Magma Rage or Oasis Snapjaw. If I had to guess. Oh, my opponent's tapping. That's excellent, because then they lose 2 health, and then it's way easier for us to take all of the rest of the health away as well. Oh, they can kill the True... Okay, that's... Well, that makes sense. You know, that's actually how that usually happens as well. You usually tap, and then you instantly get the Acidic Swamp Ooze.
To battle.
But now my opponent doesn't have a sheep to instantly counter my Magma Rager. So unless they have a 3rd Mortal Coil, this Magma Rager is gonna it's gonna double Pyroblast their face. I'm relying on it. In fact, that's exactly what I was thinking about in the draft phase, right? If I use my Wisp and my Matter Bomber to avoid a Dark Bomb and 2 Mortal Coils, then I'll be able to play a Magma Rager and double Pyroblast a Warlock's face. Well, that's a shame, see? Because that's not good.
Reporting for duty.
I can keep both of them alive. Yeah, I'll do that. Means I only lose to Hellfire. And like, how many Warlocks actually draft Hellfire? If my opponent actually Hellfires, it's really good for me, because then they lose 3 life. And then that's 3 less life that I have to deal with them. See, they don't even have it. They don't even have Hellfire. I told you they wouldn't. 0 times out of 10 they have Hellfire. Oh my god, another 2 health. This is the easiest game ever. I've never had an easier game in my life. Okay, so the only question here is when do I want a Blessing of Kings my Gnomish Experimenter? Like now? Oh, I'm being such a dick. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Men.
So now I've given them each 2 arms. Man, I wish I could taunt up a 1/1. So that the Nerubian egg wouldn't be able to kill itself.
Shields up!
To battle.
Okay, so that protects my health points. I have lethal on not on board, right? Yeah, that's 12, and then this is +4, which equals more than 11. We could basically kill him from 30 health with this, right? 2 plus 3 is equal to half of 10. 2 plus 3 is equal to the other half of 10. And then there's another 2 as well, so that makes it 210. And then you plus 4, so that's 254. Ah, excellent. Cool. So now all I need to do is do this on the optimal target. Which is the optimal target? Right, of course. There we go.
Duty calls.
To battle.
I got this.
Then I have to play the Magma Rager, and I have to summon a chicken, otherwise I'm not going to lose the game. Otherwise I'm not going to win the game. Cool, 3-0. Cool, so now we only need to win 1 more game before I cut to a part 2. We also got our Paladin Dominance quest done, so that's really good. We're almost going to get our total dominance, so all we need to do is win 4 more games. And then we'll have a total dominance quest done as well. This might actually be the best deck I've ever drafted in my entire life. Let's do it again. I wonder what I name this deck. I don't know. I think it defies being named. I think the deck is so powerful that it's sovereign and wants the right to name itself.
Uther versus.
Oh, Rakdos. Okay, so we've correct me if I'm wrong, but Rakdos is a black-red deck? Red-black deck? Not entirely certain. I don't have enough early game, so I have to mulligan everything. Excellent. It's fine. I've got enough early game now. I've got the Wisp. It dies to a hero ability, but then my opponent has to use 2 mana and trade 1 health for it. So we win at that point. So now I'm going to flood the board,
You like my invention?
because then next turn I can hero power and then we win the game. And they can only kill one of them with the daggers as well, so... It's the perfect strategy. We play enough 1/1s, and then we win. Like, now my opponent can only deal with one of them. And you gotta choose which. And then they're going to have to dagger up again because there's going to be so many 1/1s on the board that they're going to have to kill all of them.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Yo, why didn't you dagger up? Okay. Now we've got a Gnomish Experimenter and draw our Choose of a Champion. We lost. I can't believe we just lost like that. Man. I think we have another Magma Rager though. As long as we have another Magma Rager, we might still win.
For the crusade!
I've got the hard counter to that. I've got a Light's Justice. I can kill it easily. Look at this. I'm gonna Light's Justice, then I'm gonna Chicken, and I'll develop a 3/3.
For justice.
And then in order to keep my 3/3 safe, I'll actually trade these two. Easiest thing of all time to deal with. Now it's a little more difficult. No, it's fine, because this will hit that 4 times, and then I'll hit it with my dagger. I mean, the better play is Blessing of Kings attack. Is it? I don't think it is. I think it might actually be Hungry Dragon.
Let me think. Bring out your...
It's Hungry Dragon because I fill my opponent's board and then I Mad Bomber. No, wait, no, it's not Hungry Dragon. Shit, I was too real for a moment there. I've got the hard counter to Sludge Belcher as well, because that costs 5 mana and it's a 3/5. Oh, excellent. Kill both of those. It's fine.
One shot, one.
Ooh, nice. Nice. We're gonna get a really good Mad Bomber now. Like, we're guaranteed to. So this is gonna become a Magma Rager now that I've done that. But the Mad Bomber, he's a really nice guy. He's not even gonna kill the Hungry Dragon. What happened to you, man? You changed. You changed, man. You used to be cool. It's okay, because we have the ultimate wombo combo. We have the Reckless Rocketeer plus Blessing of Kings, which means that we can charge to the face for a total of 9 damage on turn 10, only using 2 cards.
I'll put it on your head.
For justice.
We've got to hit the face, though, because that's the only way you win. You have to hit the face more times than your opponent hits your face. It's mathematics. It's obvious. Okay, so now I need to just resurrect the Mad Bomber. Okay, that's actually a really, really bad play. Because my opponent spent 5 mana only to heal their face for 2 damage. That's all it really did.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay. So that looks a lot like I die right now. It's like, it's really deceptive, because that's 4, 4, 2, which is 10. And then 2, 2, 2, 2, which is 8, which equals 18. And then there's 1 from the dagger, so that equals 19. So it looks like my health is less than 19 sometimes. So I have to remove this, which is the most damage I can remove from the field. And then my health goes up to 15. And I still die. It's not good.
I wonder.
So the only way I survive is if this gets... if that gets Doomsayer. Okay, summon Doomsayer, here we go. It's a very odd-looking Doomsayer, and because of that, I'm gonna concede.
The victory is...
I'm tilted by how weird that Doomsayer looks, so I'm just gonna cancel it. I don't know, I'm really demoralized. I thought this deck was like an easy 12-0. Okay. It's fine, we've got it. We'll play again. If we get to 11 and 1, then I'll split to a part 2.
Uther versus
Oh, easy. Dude's named Danube. We win. That's a river, right?
I will.
Oh, perfect. A 1-1 and a 2-1 on the first turn. Then I only have to trade both of them in order to kill a 2-3. Or a Void Caller. Easy. Easiest game of my life. And now I have no play for the next few turns, which means I get to save a lot of cards in hand and then just make reinforces all of the time. So I'm going to be making a lot of reinforces, which means when the Quartermaster comes out, it's going to be able to reinforce everything forever. One mana of being able to cast the worst weapon in the game. No, there's the best weapon. Excellent. I need that. I want to kill that one with it. Man, this makes me sad, because now my opponent's going to use the Stone Splinter Trog, and they're going to, like, wimp out. They're not going to, like, man trade right here. They're going to go for this trade, and then my True Super Champion isn't the best.
Not on my
It's too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... I'm going to kill that, and then I'm going to kill what comes out as well. So that the 2-3 can't trade against my 2-2 and keep itself with its Death Rattle. Cool. See, my opponent has to life tap. That means they lose. They use... Yeah. They couldn't deal with my weapon.
For justice.
This is my responsibility.
Unfortunately, I don't have a good enough weapon to respond to the ooze. Hopefully they have a second ooze so they can get rid of this one, because I don't care about this one.
Are you ready for this?
Not really.
This is my responsibility.
Okay. That's fine. This gets hit like 5 times. That's a lot less than 5, but it's still a good amount. I had to stretch. I wasn't flexing. Don't worry. It's fine. This is the no flex zone. They know better. They know better. No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better.
I can fix anything.
I think I have to kill the fixing anything, because that one actually doesn't die. It's very resilient. Also, I kind of want to bounce it back and cast it again.
The might of
Oh, now I'm really sad. Yeah, that makes me really sad, dude. Like, I have to kill this, but I can't.
last warning.
So here's what I do. I'm actually going to bounce that back, because I don't want that to be able to kill my dude.
Follow the rule.
And then I'm going to have to ignore it. Because I've got lethal on the field, just so long as my opponent doesn't taunt or heal. And that's fine, because no one drafts taunts or heals in this game. If you ever draft a taunt or a heal, you're going to go 0-3 all of the time. Watch. Watch, it's not going to be a taunt, it's not going to be a heal. They're going to tap, and then they're going to lose the game. Unless they have a Shadow Bolt. Wow, Demon Fire. But what'd I tell you? Is it a taunt or a heal? It's neither. That's right, it's Demon Fire instead.
Last warning.
I think I have to clear the board. I actually lose the game if I don't.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm going to give this man 2 arms. I'm going to summon the Blood Cell as well. Because my opponent clearly doesn't have the ability to clear my board. So the maximum this can deal with is this. And then I have 8 plus 4, which is equal to 12.
Mental dislocator.
Okay. Well, now I lose. Yeah, okay, so now I lose. Sun Fury? Magma Rage just came into the game too late, so we lost.
Reporting for duty.
The only way I win is if I go full aggro right now, and then my opponent can't make any good trades. Or can't remove all of my damage. So... like... 4-4... 3-6 goes into that. You're gonna have difficulty removing the Dragon Consort. That's really good for me. This also means that my opponent can't tap without being on 1 health, and then when you're on 1 health, you're so close to 0 that you immediately die. Especially when I top deck my Reckless Rocketeer and attack the face. That's mostly when it happens, actually. I don't know why I chose this arena when I wanted to actually have a short arena, because this was just flawless. Too clear of a win. I'm just gonna launch rocks. If you launch enough rocks, your opponent actually immediately loses 3 health. So our opponent was so scared of us that they committed honorable Sudoku. That's fine. So that's 4 and 1. I would usually cut to a part 2, but I'm actually just going to continue playing. Because I'm pretty sure that the next 5, 6... How many does it take to get to 12? Hang on. So 12 minus 4... No clue. So the next some amount of games, they're all going to be like instant. Like we're just going to play Wisp and then Wisp and then Novice Engineer on turn 1 using our coin, and then our opponent's going to concede. No, I got a Light's Justice now. I've got to keep that. I'll mulligan everything else because it's not Wisp. Okay, that's really good. So I'm not going to play the Light's Justice. It's going to be a sneaky Light's Justice. It's just going to wait there, and then we're going to play it later and win the game with it.
In the light's name.
See, usually that'd be a really good play, but it's not going to be a really good play because... Nope, didn't top deck. Well, now it's going to be a really good play.
Shields up.
I'm going to put my shields up. This is difficult, because then they attack that, and then they heal their dude, and now they have a 12-12. Okay, so apparently my maths wasn't correct on that one. But it's very close to a 12-12 if you think about it. It's basically the same. If they heal their face, then they can trade for a Ancient Brewmaster. I don't want them to be able to do that. So I'm going to coin an Oasis Snapjaw and then attack face. Well, now they lose, because now I get to attack the face for 2 more damage, and then bounce it back. And now they have to trade for this, right? So they only use 2 cards and hero power a lot, but then they lose to, I guess they're going to have to lose to the Dragon Consort. Well, that's fine, because we do have the ability to kill that. We just need a lot more damage from different sources, because we can't do it right now. Okay, so I need Blessing of Kings.
This is going to be amazing.
So that's fine. So I'm gonna cast a 2 mana 1/1 instead of a 1 mana 1/1. Because this 1 mana 1/1 has only 1 arm, so I'm kind of... This one doesn't even have arms. I think I should have cast this one, actually. Cool. Cool. Okay, so now I'm only 1 damage off killing that, because Dark Iron Dwarf makes this 6 damage, and then Light's Justice.
You call that a weapon?
And then I get to play a 1/1, which means a lot right now.
The battle!
This game is just an absolute anomaly, right? Okay, so now they heal themselves for that much, and then they heal that one. And that's like 13 damage, that's fine. We've still got 2 health, and the only health point that matters is your last one. I heard that from Trump. So that means, like, we win. We just have to do that, right? Well played. So it's gonna say that we lose on the end screen, but it's actually a typo, so it's fine. And it's also gonna say that we're 3-2. No, 4-2. I mean 4-2, yeah, obviously. It's gonna say that we're 4-2 directly below my face right here, but that's also another typo. I think I'm going to pick all of my decks like this from now on, right? So I'm just going to only do Calico 3-2-1's challenge for the rest of my time playing Hearthstone Arena. So press that button and then press that button for good luck. I'm also going to have a Gligar sit on my shoulder for more good luck. And I'll put a Christmas cow on the other one just to balance it out.
Versus Rexar.
Let the hunt
Christmas cow fell off. Gligar fell off.
fight
We're in trouble.
with honor.
We're in trouble, guys. I don't know if I can sustain it after both of those left. So I've got Light's Justice into Mad Scientist, into Tap, into Dragon Consort. And then, thanks to the Dragon Consort, I can play my other Dragon Consort for 3. As long as I draw it. And then that'll fix my... No, it's fine. I've got Magma Rager. So this is the hard counter to my opponent playing a Web Spinner. Now when they play a Web Spinner, they only deal 1 damage to my face. And also they get a beast in hand. GG. They killed their best weapon. It's fine. It happens from time to time.
I'll show them all.
So now we're going to do some super mind games on our opponent, right? They're going to think they really need to get rid of this Mad Scientist, so they're going to play a Silence to silence it so they don't summon the Death Rattle. But that's actually wrong, because we don't have any secrets in our deck, and this is exactly what we were hoping to have happen. So our opponent's going to have to play suboptimally to try and dodge a secret that we don't have. We got to save a deck slot by doing that as well, so it's been really good. Excellent. Okay, that couldn't be better. So now we get to kill that as well for free, and then draw a card. Oh no, it could have been Wisp. Okay, I accidentally ended my turn too quickly, because I could have drawn the Wisp and then played that as well. This is the turn where my opponent plays the Hounds. They unleash all of the Hounds. Okay, it's fine. As long as they're not unleashing that many Hounds, it's fine. Okay, so the first one I attack with is this, just in case it gets bounced back to hand. Damn. I don't know how many I want to have die to that. I don't know if I just develop a minion. It's possible I just develop 2 minions. Maybe bounce one of them back. No, if I'm bouncing it back, I might as well just sacrifice it.
I wonder.
Because I want to have all of the health on this. Do I want to have all of the health on this? I think I want to have all the health on that. Okay, whatever. There you go. Explosive Trap did nothing.
On your head.
It did nothing, because both of these were basically already dead. I mean, look at the Mad Scientist. Look at the art on that. It's already dead. You can even see the bones on left arm. It was dead before I played it. It's actually a dead card outright. See, this is the biggest meta, right? So now I know that's another... Oh, man. Okay, really cool. I'm going to play that. It's going to survive the snipe that is. Okay, it's not snipe apparently, but I'm going to play a wisp. And then it's going to survive the snipe as well, because the snipe doesn't trigger if it hasn't triggered beforehand. And then this is going to trigger the freezing trap that is. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Do you want to know the most meta shit of all time? Oh, it has charge. Damn it, I have to kill it now. So the most meta shit of all time is that now I'm going to bounce the Dragon Consort back to my hand by attacking. And then I'm going to get to make another dragon cost 2 less for only 7 mana. Right? So I get to play a 5 mana card for 7 mana, and then that makes another 5 mana card cost 2 less. It's savings all over the place.
Round?
I'm also specifically going to play into Mind Control Tech, because then my opponent's going to Mind Control Tech the 1/1. And then when I play the Quartermaster, it's going to realize its mistakes, and it's going to come back to my team. That's why you have to know the lore behind Hearthstone, otherwise you're going to lose. Because then your opponent plays the Quartermaster and you don't know the special interactions. That's why in Paladin versus Paladin, if you play the Quartermaster last, you win. Even if your opponent doesn't have a Quartermaster. You play Quartermaster... Sorry, even if your opponent doesn't have a Silverhand Recruit, you play a Quartermaster and then your opponent throws down their arms, and then they get 2 new arms, but their new arms are on your team, and then they fight themselves. But only Uther does it. So you wouldn't have seen it before. It's a very rare interaction.
You gotta be kidding me!
Okay, so my opponent has the you gotta be kidding me card. Which means that we're probably gonna lose. I mean, because then next turn we take 10 damage to the face. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose now. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and mitigate the loss by killing it. And then I'll kill that for safety. And then I'm gonna play a Magma Rager, because that's gonna win us the game. My Dream Arena deck is a deck that is,
They'll never know.
it's all Magma Rages. So I really want to attack the face with the Magma Rager, but it's really appealing to... Okay, now I can't attack the face with the Magma Rager. That makes me really sad. Oh, now I can. It's really good.
Justice.
Okay. So now we're on the same life. So now we're equal, right? We're both really even at chances of winning this game right now. Although, I happen to know that I have another Magma Rager in my deck, so I know that I'm going to win. My opponent doesn't, though. Okay. Unleash the Hounds? Unleash the Hounds? Okay, cool. So now they get to kill a 4/4. And then this becomes a 11 billion, 2 trillion, billion, zillion. Okay. That's actually not that good. Because now they get to kill that, but they don't get to kill many other creatures. They get to kill that. Then do you sack the other creatures, or do you let me use my True Super Champion to kill the Savaging? Oh, you sack it. Oh. Look at these mad sack plays. Opponent has the bravest sack of all time. They want me to have to use 10 damage and a True Super Champion to kill that. And the thing is, they're actually right. I'm gonna have to do that.
For justice.
Or I will lose the game. So now I have a little less than lethal on field, unless I draw 2 damage. And the only way that I draw 2 damage left in my deck is to draw the Blessing of Kings. Blessing of Kings does it though, so that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. It's just we've got to hit 1 in 17 cards, and then we'll win the game. Okay, so we're trying to bounce this back to our hands so that we can play it again, because then it's going to be more powerful. Okay. Now we just need our opponent to not have 3 damage in hand.
Well played.
Who wins? Me or them? I think they win. Yeah, that's going to be an Eaglehorn Bow or a Quick Shot. Or a Wolf Rider or an Arcane... Not an Arcane Explosion. Sorry, I forgot which class this was. That looks a lot like Jaina, if you think about it.
Fight, maggot.
Ultimate BM?
No, stupid.
Yeah, that's the ultimate BM. They have lethal right now. Like, if I just passed my turn, they're gonna win. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna buff this, just to trick them, and then I'm gonna kill them with Magma Rager. So that puts us at 5 and 2. This feels right. Total dominance. Wins 7 games in any mode. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna win 2 more games in beast mode. I go beast mode. I bite a... What is it? Go beast mode. I bite the neck off a pinata. I don't play. I go beast mode.
Uther
I can't recall.
versus Malfurion.
Who even listens to rap?
I must protect the wild. I will
Okay, so this is
fight
perfect because
with
then I
honor.
get to play the Novice Engineer, right, on turn 2. I could have played the Novice Engineer on turn 2, but then I accidentally mulliganed it. And then my opponent would use their hero power. They would kill the Novice Engineer, but I get a card and they don't, so I win that trade. Excellent. So I got the Light's Justice, which means that my Light's Justice is going to only deal 6 damage to me when I use it to kill the ooze that already killed my Light's Justice. Innovating out an ooze, that's fucking...
May my
That's
ancestors
maximum level BM right there. I don't even know if I want to play a Reinforce. I don't think I do. It depends on what my opponent plays this turn as to what I play next turn, which is usually not how it happens, because this game is actually a lot like Solitaire. Usually you're not playing against anyone else. So I'm going to do this one, because then if they attack with both of them and then hero power in order to kill the 2-1 remainder, then I only have to take 10 face damage in order to kill both of them. But then, like, 5 more as well, because one of them lives for a turn. It's fine. I'm going to draw Wisp, and they're going to be scared of the Wisp, and they'll kill it. I want to play the Dragoneer Crusher, because my opponent's at only, like, 15 life, more than 15 life. Which means it's probably going to trigger anyway. Just make it fly around the field for a while. Whee! 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 My opponent still has coin as well, though. So I'm kind of scared of that. Just in case they decide to coin and then do nothing. Just to intimidate me. Okay, so I'm going to take 10 damage to face here.
For justice.
Cool. I could bounce that back to my hand. I think that might be the best play. Bounce that back to my hand.
I'll put it on your head.
No joke, I think that's actually the best play right now. What do you mean joke? No one's joking. Yep. So now I'm below 15 life, so the Draconic Crusher will work. What do you mean that's not what the card says? Matter Bomber is actually going to kill both of them. So it's only going to go for damage on them. Here it goes. 2 more on this. 1, and then another 1 as well. Okay, so it missed for the last one, but it was really close up until then. Oh no! Yeah, my opponent has another swipe. I can't beat that. If your opponent actually has 2 swipes in their deck, sorry, they win. So I'm going to change its attack to 1, but it's still going to have 1 attack. Which is what I said. What do you think I said? Also draw my my Truce of a Champion now as well. Then I'm going to start working on 3 boot meta. And the name of the deck. I should probably work on the name of the deck as well, because... I don't know, I feel like we might not be long for this world or something like that. Who even speaks like that? I'm not finding any boots, unfortunately, but I am finding a lot of radishes. If we change it to radish meta, I think I might win that one. Okay, so my opponent's going to play Moonfire and kill me. Oh, excellent. Mad Bomber, cool. They're going to hit themselves 3 times in the face and lose. See?
I am the blade of the
For justice.
Okay, so now my opponent actually does have lethal. They just hero power, plus they use their Mad Bomber and attack the face. But they're not going to know. It's a really complicated lethal puzzle. I don't even know if a mouse could run out.
I'll put it on your head.
See? They didn't know. They had to Ancient Brewmaster it back. See, I had no idea. I don't know what I was scared about. So I'm going to play Novice Engineer in order to draw Quartermaster, which means that I win the game, right? And then Magma Rager. Yes. Now, I would attack Mad Bomber, but I don't want to make him more angry. Because if you make him more angry, he might get more accurate. Although, he actually has a secret. It's that he's always angry, if you were wondering what the secret was. So that's going to attack my Magma Rager, because they're scared. What? Oh, come on. Really? Fucking hell. He needed exactly those attacks in order to win the game. I can't believe this shit. Game is so RNG based since GBG. It's the worst game ever. 0 out of 10 IGN Game of the Year. Okay. So it's fine. We got Ancestral Spirit, so that's cool. It's okay. Let's open our pack. Unfortunately, we're not on the EU server, so we didn't get 2 free packs. Just for having downtime on our server forever. All of these are trash. It's okay. So I'm gonna go to my collection and DE all of them. Apparently including the Ancestral Spirit, I guess. Cool. So now I can buy 1/16 of Legendary, so that's really good. Let's get back to the title screen so they can say that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. The name of the deck has been... I don't know what the name of the deck has been. I really don't know what the name of the deck has been. What is it? What is the term for growing through adversity? Like, I feel like a civil rights leader for what I've done. I don't know. I'm gonna call it blank, because the cards had to have no text. It's the best you'll get. That's also been Calico's suggestion, which was any class, pick cards with no text. If options have text, choose them in this order: Death Rattle, Battlecry, Charge, Other. So, hopefully you've all been enjoying yourself as much as I have. To break character for a second, that was fucking hilarious that it did it like that, but whatever, you know. I'll let you decide if you liked it. If you did like the video, please like the video. It actually does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all my Hearthstone Arena, Hearthstone Ranked, and Hearthstone Adventures, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.